Hi guys, it's Jen and welcome back to part 2 of our Mass Sales Attack Summer Content Series. I am so excited to be bringing you along the journey and showing you exactly how we are gearing ourselves for growth at Studio 8 Agency, a digital marketing agency in Toronto, Ontario. I got the 8s on today, we are ready to go, so let's get into the video. This video has been carved up into 3 parts. In the first part, I'll tell you a little bit more about the strategy behind our mass sales attack. Why are we doing this? What is the purpose? The second part, I'll tell you exactly our sales strategies, squid method, sniper method. I introed it a little bit in our last video, but let's get into the details now. In the third part of the video, I'm gonna take you a little bit more vlog style along with my week. I'll show you our shared working space, some wins, challenges, problem solved, all the juicy stuff. So stay tuned and let's go. Before we get into the mass sales attack plan, I want to talk a little bit about purpose. The purpose of this YouTube channel is to document, to share exactly the strategies that we're using, what works, what doesn't, our process and our progress, and to show you with the right thinking and with different strategies to test and try out, something is going to work, something is going to stick. For me, I am 100% in. This is not plan B, this is not plan C, this is plan A and plan only. Coming in with full transparency, see the wins, share the failures, so let's go. Okay, let's talk about the mass sales attack plan. Our mass sales attack plan is exactly as its blunt name sounds, a mass approach to sales with the goal of doubling our client base and doubling our revenue over the next 8 weeks. We are giving Studio 8 multiple points of entry to growing and building our client base. We're starting hyper-targeted and local and expanding our way outwards to a more automated, scaled prospecting approach. Now, I know this might sound like a bunch of fluff. Yeah. So I have created a bit of a diagram so I can break things down for you visually. This leads quite well into the second part of the video where I tell you about our sales tactics. Think squid, sniper. We're getting into the details here. I will use the diagram to show you the timeline of things, and then I'll break down each of the tactics and what's involved. All right, so here you can see our diagram. Strategy number 1 is our hyper-targeted, hyper-local approach. This is what we can refer to as the sniper method. We are going after 50 businesses within the GTA. I'll get into the details of this, who we're targeting, who we're going after in a little bit. The purpose of starting here and doing this, especially with the local angle, it gives us maximum opportunity to reach these people. We can cold call, we can door knock, we can send a note on LinkedIn. If we were to pull the email from the website and send a mass note to all of these businesses, what do you think is gonna happen? No. We have to come in personalized if we want to see some success here. Second reason that we're starting here is it allows us to get organized, to document, to figure out what are going to be our biggest sales objections, and to streamline our process. We're beginning smaller but targeted. We're attacking the health and wellness niche in the GTA. Health and wellness can still be fairly broad, so we have broken that down. For example, med spas, boutique fitness. In total, we have a list of 50 businesses within this niche in the GTA that we are planning to go after. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you more about Sniper in a little bit, but I'm gonna introduce the other 2 strategies that we have. The second strategy, we're moving outwards. Sniper is hyper-targeted. As we move outwards, we get to squid. The squid method is our outside of the box type of sales method. It is a direct play, a direct hit on the famous Squid Games. In season 1, episode 1 of the Squid Games, contestants receive a mysterious envelope on their doorstep that is impossible to ignore. So we are channeling some of that energy with our own rendition on the squid method. It is, yes, a door-to-door sales technique. We will be dropping off mysterious black Studio 8 envelopes in specific neighborhoods of the GTA. I have ordered 300 custom black envelopes. Inside of these envelopes will be information on Studio 8, who we are, what we do, our offering. I have also ordered 150 custom pens. The pen has Studio 8 Agency as well as studio8.ca engraved onto it. The idea here is that even if the infographic goes into the garbage, a little piece of Studio 8 real estate may remain in the home. So the little black envelopes, 150 of them, will have the little black pen. The other 150 will have simply the Studio 8 infographic. I'm going to give both of them 10% off on their first signature. I feel like there's a nice through line there with the pen, but I want to keep the variables the same across all 300, just so we can do a little test to see if the ones with the pens were any more effective. Why not? If we go back to the diagram here, we can see that the squid method is one step out when we're thinking about it from a targeting perspective. We're not necessarily going after a specific industry, but rather a certain individual or upper income target. Okay, and the final piece to our mass sales attack is exactly that, mass outreach with sniper level targeting. Okay, so this is where we automate, this is where we scale, this is where we go big. But before we do that, again, we want to test, we want to see what's effective, we want to see what email subject lines are working. We want all of the insights from the more targeted, niche related learnings so that when we do go big, we're set up for success. So it wraps up our three-pronged plan. In terms of timing, we're starting with Sniper and then moving along to Squid. Squid merch, the envelopes and pens are arriving next week. So I'm hoping that I can show you guys what that looks like. All of those envelopes all packaged up and ready to go. And the third part, our mass lead generation. So we do need a couple of weeks to warm up our inboxes. That's not gonna happen until I think about a month out. But for now, I'll keep updating on Sniper and Squid and let you know what's going on. Let's go a little bit more vlog style for part 3. I will show you the shared working space that we work out of in downtown Toronto. I am a club member here, so I'm able to go to any of their 3 locations, which is great. Here is the rooftop cafe and outdoor patio space where you can sit and work. Oh my God, thought I almost got locked out. I came here super early, that is why there was nobody here yet. But it is a beautiful spot to sit and work at in the morning. Hear the birds chirping. There's actually a ton of spaces to sit and grind, couches, desks, comfortable seating, little breakout rooms as well that you can go in, and you get a certain amount of boardroom credits each month if you have a meeting or if you want to invite any clients or guests in. I usually come about 2 to 3 times per week, and then I'll work from cafes or work from home outside of that. Simonette joined on Thursday. We are super dialed in right now, building out our targeted list, doing all the research, enriching our data, testing out some different AI tools. We're using Apollo and Clay right now to build out our database for the sniper targeting. We got some lunch, sat outside. It was the perfect day. Wins, challenges, issues solved. This week has been all about getting super organized with our planning, our targeting. We had a great client win as well. We delivered some final work, some final social work, and the client was super happy. All in all, client work has been manageable, which is great because I feel like I finally have the headspace to kind of zoom out and focus in on our next steps. Some of the challenges from this week, storage. Yeah, I am just about to blow up on all of my devices due to lack of storage, but I did buy an external drive, so we should be good to go moving into next week. Our main priority right now is planning, so not a ton of fires, not a ton of issues that need to be resolved, which is great. I will enjoy that while I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week in part 3.